Bob, you laugh about it. When you lose, they'll start abusing you, wouldn't they?
Does make a difference.
An amazing procession of fans. They've jumped the boundary line just about everywhere, making their way around to the presentation area.
Well, a great effort by the Swans too, because at the beginning of the season they were in plenty of trouble. They were all mixed up with money, their administration, their players, and now they're back and winning this grand final. A great effort as we see Barry Round, their skipper, drive him up there towards the full forward position. Allender flew knocked out by Dents. There's the chance for Turco to get a hand pass back to McDonald. Picks it up, in a bit of trouble again, but still gets a hand pass to Keith Gregg. Is still in there trying, and that's the sign of a real champion. Back towards Glendenning, playing down there in attack now. The umpire said it'll be against Glendenning. Or is it going the other way?
That's an amazing scene. The crowd, they've actually jumped onto the field. Now they'll have to stop play. The umpires haven't seen them.
And the siren hasn't gone. These people have come on the ground. I don't know what for, because there's a long way to go. There'll be another 3 minutes to go yet. Well, where they are, there's a big parade there. You'd think it was a moratorium now marching around the ground there. Look at that. Yeah, that's the thing. Who said the Swans didn't have any supporters in Melbourne? We wait now for the... got to pick the ball up there where it's going to go. It'll be picked up here by Cruz.
And the mounted police are trying to get them off the field before play continues. I don't think the umpires are too keen for the match to actually get underway once more until the crowd's off the field. Well, that should be the case. They are waiting.
Well, they've anticipated rightly this time, but talk about counting your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they're like sheep, aren't they? They just need a couple of lunatics to jump the boundary line, and they all follow.
Well, this is going to make it a late night for everybody.
Yeah, we all get overtime in the next couple of minutes. No change in the score, no change in the situation at the 28 or nearly 29-minute mark of the final term. Crowds have jumped the fence. They're still inside the boundary line. The umpires are waiting until they're removed before they continue play, and rightly so.
Peter and Bob, I've never seen that happen before. Long way before the game's over.
Not to this extent, no.
You know, when it's about the 32-minute mark, it could happen, but there's at least 3 or 4. Look at Cruz. He doesn't care because he knows they've got the grand final wrapped up and they're going to have a big celebration tonight.
And the same fellow has played a great game at centre halfback.
Yes, and the public address saying the play won't continue until you're back over the fence. So that's good.
Well, they've proved one thing, Peter. They've got plenty of supporters here in Melbourne. Someone said they didn't have any.
Well, they've come out of the woodwork, I dare say, because their form of late has been very, very good, especially after last Saturday. And the police doing a great job in getting the crowd back over the fence. So this will necessitate a good deal of time on. We probably will see a quarter of around about 34 minutes if they get off the field now within the next 60 seconds or so. So it gives you, or us, an opportunity to give you the goal kickers for the match to date. For the Swans, Vashini has 4, Evans has 3, Tony Morwood has 3, singles to Hounsett and Wright. For North Melbourne, Schimmelbusch has got 3 goals, Blight 2, singles to Smith, Dempsey and McDonald. But North have only scored 3 points in this final term, whereas the Swans have gone right on with the job, and they've added 4 goals, 3. 4 goals, 3.
Pete, what these young people don't realise, they're all young kids down. They've only got to have a couple of players to run over the boundary line. Could do a lot of damage to those young fellas down there too.
And although people at the moment might be saying, well, the umpire should play it on anyway, if that did happen, then they would be critical of the umpire for not winning the game.
Get that. You don't need Cruz and Glendenning to run it at your full pelt. You'd be in plenty of trouble, wouldn't you?
So Cruz brings the ball to right half forward flank again as play gets underway once more. Smith to Allender. Back to Shane Morwood. Bernie Evans. Evans long kick to full forward. On his own, down there is Torbett. And he's playing his best football of the match in the final term. Only had 1 kick up until 3/4 time. Coming in now for kick number 4 or 3. He certainly has been one of the buyers of the year, though, Steve Torbett from Essendon. And of course, he would have been pretty happy being in a winning side against his old club at Windy Hill on Saturday. Torbett's kick is off target, though. Through only for 1 behind, and that makes the difference now 5 goals, 2. 8-10 to 13-12. The Escort scoreboard from VFL Park, 58 plays 90.
She'd run about 34 minutes now, Peter, I should imagine.
Easily, Lou. David Dench. Kelly. Kelly, right half-back flank for the Kangaroos. Looks for Dempsey. Knock on by Stephen Wright. Oh, look at the pace of Fashini. Bounces well for Browning. Browning on the boundary line. McDonald tries to cover it, not successful. Opposition from Torben. McDonald again, well caught. Out to Turco, lost it. Atkins, trying hard. Allender from right, well caught. Right again, second chance. Back to Hounsell. He plays on, goes for a short one. Oh, in front, Torben. And Talbot would be about 35 to 40 metres out from goal.
And we're at the 32.5-minute mark.
He's got his boot off, Lou.
Well, he's going to show him how easy it is to kick a goal now, the big fellow.
He get frostbite.
Well, I hope he hasn't got any chilblains on his toes, because it'll sting like mad if he connects properly. This is the shot from behind the goals. There's the siren, and the Swans are premiers of the Escort Championship for 1982. 13-12, 90 points for North Melbourne, 8 goals, 10-58.